sprinkle. How come when I'm the only time you need me? How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She's so good at what she do, ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. I ain't with no. I don't trust in not so many photos that I cropped.
You crying loud all the way across town. She's been searching for that someone that is me out of the crowd. As you sit around feeling sorry for yourself. Well, don't get lonely now. And try your white eyes. I'm just hoping for the moon. Sends the world around. 'Cause you know where I'll be found when I come around. Oh, I heard it all before. So don't knock down my door. I'm a loser and the user, so it's to try and me down because I know you're right. So go do what you like. Make sure you do it wise. You may find out that yourself that means nothing ruins everything. You can't go forcing something if it's just not right. No time to search the world around. 'Cause you know where I'll be found when I come around.
Back. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Anthony Simons. This is their first game without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Celtics. Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Austin with the ball. after the Magic pick up 2. Gordon. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now, here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to the lead, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now, here's Avdia. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Allen. Outside Gordon. High post Allen. Tries from 16. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. And a wide open look for Flag. Buries the corner 3.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Allen's shot is off. The Magic trailed by 5. Bobby on the wing. Stolen by Allen. Back to Allen. Down low. Here's Clowney. Pass to Barrett. Outside, Avdia. Clock at 4. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
Pass to Gordon. Brunson with a clean look. Boston, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside, Avdia. Clowney. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Pass to Smart. Over to the left wing. And here's Barrett. Allen defending. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And another of these young, talented players out of Kent, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
Now, Avdia. Pass to Barrett. Here's Clowney. Defended by Allen. Back to Barrett. It's stolen by Allen. Ripped away. And here's Smart. Still scoreless. Pass to Clowney. that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Allen. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Inside. Shot clock at 6. To stop the drought. They grab their own miss.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
On the wing, Johnson. Over Caldwell Pope. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Brunson. Here's Queta. Back to Brunson. Higgins outside. Here's Queta. Defended by Sohan. Shoots from 12. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Magic. To the right side. Pass to Wesley. Nails the baby hook. And so it's Boston with it. And here's Wiggins. Brunson with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Wesley. He's looking for Sohan and finds him. Now here's Vassell. Scoreless thus far. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
When Vassell pounds it inside, Devin can make things happen.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Podziemski. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
14th foul. In the lineup for your Magic.
1:52 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Vassell. The rebound by Queta. Boston leading by 3. Caldwell Pope with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Barnes outside. Pass to Queta. Just 5 to shoot. Left block shot on the way. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Outside, Avdia. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Barrett. Good D by Barnes.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Wiggins outside. Celtics passing it around. And Wiggins throws it down.
I love it when Wiggins is aggressive on offense, especially when he's near the rim.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Vassell outside. The rebound by Cato.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Caldwell Pope outside. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Newell.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at catching them in.
And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right, Ben? And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Pass to Vassell. Fires from deep. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Back to Wiggins. Now here's Barnes. Wiggins outside. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Wiggins has got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. Now Jackson. On the wing, Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Wiggins with the rebound. And Boston has possession. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. And here is Johnson. Nothing on the board. Here's Queen. The Magic again can't hit.
Nice reaction defensively, determined to make that a difficult shot.
Caldwell Pope outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wiggins. Majemski on the wing. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
The realest always comes to surface. Do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid. What they tend to do. It turns out motivation. What they said to you. Hey man, all day. It's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame, can't get like this. It's gonna take patience. Yeah, work constant.
So both teams making some changes here. The Magic trailed by 10. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Clowney. Takes a three. And Boston with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now, Flag. Back to Allen. Screen by Allen. Here's Flag. And he's good on the three ball. Flag's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Vassell outside. Misses and the dry spell continues. Boston leading by 13. Pass to Gordon. There's the drive. And Flag throws it down.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Allen outside. Right side, Gordon. On deep, Brunson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Avdia with it. Pass to Clowney. And here's Smart, defended by Allen. For 3, Vassell. It's hauled in by Gordon.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Brunson. Nobody near Allen. Drops in the tray. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Substitution on the court.
The Magic trailed by 18 on the wing. Johnson. Over in the corner, Avdia. And stolen by Flag. Now here's Brunson. Six on the shot clock. Orlando grabs the miss. Now Avdia. Here's Queen. Pass to Clowney. Avdia looking to end the run. And it's Flag with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Brunson, left side. And it's Boston with another.
There's Brunson once again paying attention. He does not give anything away.
Avdia on the wing. Flag with it. Now Avdia defending. Pass to Flag. Fades. Avdia with the rebound.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Brunson right side. Brunson draws the double. Left side, Avdia. The three. He's off on that one. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Shireman. From the top of the key, he buries it. Shireman's got his first points of the game.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Outside, Gordon. Pass to Shireman. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Coming onto the floor for Boston, Grant Williams. Andrew Wiggins.
The Magic trailed by 20. And here's Avdia. Outside, Smart. Johnson left side. Pass to Clowney. Here's Smart. No good from outside. On offense, here are the Celtics. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Pick off in midair. Smart with the ball. Still without a basket. Pass to Clowney. Rebound by Williams. Celtics leading by 20. And here's Brunson. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Substitution for the Celtics. Number 20, Brendan Wojcicki.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Clowney. Over Williams. Another miss by Orlando.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's Pajemski. To the left side wing. Trying to end the drought. Here's Shireman. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Outside, Avdia. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Wiggins outside. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Magic. It's an 18-point game. Stolen by Avdia.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Here's Shireman. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Celtics out in front as they end the second quarter on a 15-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Johnson. Here's Shireman. Now Pajemski. Guarded by Smart. Here's Keita. 5 on the clock. Here's Shireman. From outside, off the mark. The Magic trailed by 18. Pass to Queen. And stolen by Wiggins. Now Pajemski. Back to Wiggins. Here's Shireman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
3 points.
Shireman's got the first points of the second half here for Boston. The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Look, scrappy play has always been a staple for Marcus Smart. He just loves to create contact and get in the fray.
And so, Smart nails both of them. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Johnson over to help. Pass to Keita. Now here's Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Caldwell Pope. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Avdia. The 15-footer. Good. Avdia's got his third bucket of the night.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Now Pajemski. Stolen by Smart. Here's Queen. Now here's Johnson. He has yet to score. Right side, Avdia. 4 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Avdia.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Caldwell Pope outside. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And here's Smart. He averages about 5 points a game. And it's Avdia off the drive. Count the basket. Avdia's got 12.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Magic trailed by 19. Vassell with it. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Gobert. Back to Vassell. Takes it off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now Pajemski. Caldwell Pope outside. To the middle. The 9-foot shot. Cade's shot is off. Here's Orlando now. Trailing by 17. Has to Gobert. Now Wesley. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Celtics passing it around. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 5 points so far.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
And it's Wesley missing. Boston leading by 19 points. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Podziemski. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Podziemski's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Outside Barrett. For three, Vassell. Podziemski grabs the board.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Caldwell Pope outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Williams. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Orlando. Pass to Sohan. Here's the floater. Here's Gobert. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
You got to stay on your feet if you're on here. Gobert is really good at baiting guys in the air.
And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Here's Bogdanovich. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Once you get a taste of throwing it down in the NBA, let me tell you, it never gets old. And Sohan, he is flushing it and loving it.
Outside Williams. Back to Bogdanovich. And the layup's good off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the night.
Showing off his inside game, Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Pass to Sohan. Over Williams. And it's Sohan missing.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Here's Wesley. Back to Barrett. Fires for three. Rebound Boston. Pass to Podziemski. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution for the Celtics. Harrison Barnes. Grayson Allen. Baylor Shire. Jalen Brunson.
Here's Wesley. .105 left to play in the third. Hits it from three-point range. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
Brunson draws the double. To the paint. Here's Shireman.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And it's the Magic with the ball. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Barrett. 5 to shoot. No good there off the double clutch.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Stolen away. It's Wesley on the wing. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shoot. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Shireman. Back to Brunson. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams. A lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Here's Shireman. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. And too long on the shot.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
It's Vassell on the wing. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside, Barrett. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Flag. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's now 10 points for Cooper Flag. Up top, Barrett. Gobert, the screen. Vassell outside. Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Then Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Celtics leading by 21. Pass to Flag. To the left wing. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
So great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean, right? Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
And Orlando has possession. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And it's Barrett penetrating. Vassell, no good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Out to the right wing. Back to Barnes. Pass to Shireman. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
Podziemski with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. And Smart over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments and put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Wesley. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Avdia. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That one on Caldwell Pope. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Here's Queta. 2 points. That one goes.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Outside, Avdia. Going inside, and stolen by Barnes. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Pass to Queta. Newell pulls it in.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Celtics. Here's Queta. Basket counts.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And here's Avdia. Johnson outside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Shireman. Nailed from three-point land.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Avdia. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Boston with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Shireman. Shot clock at 5. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Now here's Johnson. He's defended by Pajemski. From deep. Newell, good.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Pajemski with it. Down low. The kick out to Barnes. To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Pass to Newell. Fires the three. And the Magic another three.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Defended by Avdia. Barnes outside. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. Drills the three-pointer. Shireman's got 11 in the second half.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Newell. And stolen by Barnes. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 2 wins on the year now.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Outside, Avdia. Inside, and stolen by Barnes. Boston dictating the flow. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Shireman. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel.
Natural is what I'm on. party till the early